As it is going with the ongoing World Cup competition, England prepares to face Norway. Norway that has not qualified for the World Cup for over 28 years, and right now they have done it. And from the ongoings, Norway is doing marvelously well for their nation, like beating Brazil that have won the World Cup for 5 times, and then they came in and then won them 2-1. And right now, England is about to face them in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. And if it happens that any of this side wins the quarterfinals, it then means that either they will face Argentina or they will be facing Switzerland. So from the ongoing now, who do you think is going to win it? Because England is actually going to have their toughest match so far this season, unlike the one that they played against Croatia, unlike the one that they played against Morocco, Panama, Ghana, and the rest of them. And then England, so far so good, has played 5 World Cup matches in which they won 4 and then they drew 1 against Ghana. So that's to tell you that from their performance against DR Congo, their performance against Panama, they weren't good enough. Panama is not a footballing nation. Their performance was very, 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 very appalling. And then England ended up scoring them just 2-0. Against Ghana, Ghana was able to hold them into a goalless draw, into a stalemate, which was not supposed to be so, judging from the high quality players that England have in their team. And now they are preparing to go head to head against Norway. Norway that has Erling Haaland, Norway that has Martin Odegaard, and then other fantastic players. Not that the quality of Norway can be compared to the quality of England. No, it cannot be done. But these people are remarkably determined, and then they have this resilient spirit to fight to the ending moments. That is one special thing about Norway. And then England, on the other hand, they are so good that they have fantastic squad, like like the way they understand the game, the way they read the game, the way their stability and balance in the game is something that was talking about. And with that alone, England might go far. But as they're preparing to go far, you really think that Norway will be able to stop them? Can Norway really stop England? That one is what I can't really tell for now. But anytime it gets to this stage in World Cup, this knockout stage, it can go either way. Yes, England remains the favorite, and then Norway remains the other dog. But at this very juncture now, you can't really say that Norway can get defeated by England. Because if Norway succeeded in winning Brazil, they can as well succeed in winning England. Yes, they can as well succeed in winning England. And then so far so good, Norway has played five World Cup matches, then suffering a defeat against France, and then the rest of the 4 they won them. And then that of England, they have played 5 matches also, suffering a draw against Ghana, and the rest of them they won it. So it is not really a bad performance for the both sides, but the match is actually going to be tough. Like England is going to have their toughest match so far. It has always been an easy ride since this tournament started for England, but now they are going to really get tested. You know, the that of Mexico wasn't enough test. The that of Croatia wasn't enough test. But now England is about to face the real deal. They are about to face the real deal. Like as it is hot, they'll be facing it. And looking at their past meetings, we are meant to understand that these people have actually met severally. Like in 1981, England won them. Sorry, in 1981, Norway won England the World Cup qualification stage. Also in 1993, Norway also won them in the World Cup qualification stage. And in friendly matches, England has been doing well on that axis because England won the 1-0 in 1994. Also won the 1-0 in 1995. Then in 2012, England won they played goalless draw in 2012, and in 2014 too, they also played a goalless draw. That was on friendlies. So looking at these stats now, which side do you really think is going to win? England has fantastic players. Norway has averagely good players mixed with world-class players. But their selling point remains their fortitude. It remains their determination. It remains their resilience. There is not much talent in Norway national team. There is not much talent there. Though you can just pick out few talents there, but other ones that you have that are mixed with the talented ones can actually do the unimaginable. And England have fantastic squad everywhere, scattered in the whole position, all the way from the defensive line down to the midfield line, then down to the attacking front, where you have Harry Kane. Not just Harry Kane, you have Bukayo Saka, you have Donny Madueke, you have Marcus Rashford, you have Anthony Gordon. So the attack of England is very, very hot. Not even looking to the we are here to look at the midfield of England. Where you have Declan Rice, you have Elliot Anderson, then you have Jude Bellingham, top-notch midfielders that are the midfield of England. So how is Norway actually going to control this midfield? Or which tactics should Norway employ to make sure that they are able to achieve something tangible against England? For me, they shouldn't go 50-50 with England because based on talent, England has better talent. But let Norway play mid-block and then expect a counter. And as I, they should not go and play low block totally. They should play mid-block and then use the strength, the speed, and the stamina of Erling Haaland to exploit the defense of England. And then for England to be able to achieve good success too, they shouldn't give Erling Haaland any form of space. Close up Erling Haaland because the slightest chance you are giving to Erling Haaland is very, very risky. Erling Haaland might not be doing anything for the whole minutes, but an opportunity that he will get, he will make a judicious use of it. That's the one thing about Erling Haaland. He's not a team player, but just create that chance for him, and then he will make good use of it. That's why I'm saying that the defense of England should not in any way try to give Erling Haaland that chance. If they are to follow up Erling Haaland, let one person be very, very close to Erling Haaland, and then let the other person give them a space. Because playing a parallel defense, a high line, will be very, very dangerous for England. It will be very, very dangerous because this guy, he can outrun many defenders. And also, he is stronger than many defenders. Because we all can still remember what he did to Gabriel Magalhaes of Brazil. Both of them went for an area ball, and then he was able to shield out Gabriel Magalhaes, and then he scored the goal against Brazil. And this is not something that happened as a result of fluke. This is something that can continue to happen repeatedly. So that is the nature of Erling Haaland for you. So in this game, I can really say that England should get ready because it's not going to be easy like it was when they were playing other matches. This is another different scenario. This is a total different scenario. This is the World Cup quarterfinals. And if you are not careful, once you get defeated, you leave ASAP. You leave immediately. So England actually need to do better. Thomas Tuchel need to do better. Like he need to just bring up a good strategy that he can use to oppress the Norwegians. Because so far so good, the tactics of England, for me, I'm here to applaud it. Understand? They just play basic football. You know, try and take possession of the game, create chances, wait for the mistake of your opponents, then you can exploit it. That's just basic tactics that I'm seeing on the area of Thomas Tuchel. I'm not seeing that extraordinary tactics. That tactics that is very, very, very difficult to stop by the opponent. That's because he has quality players. It is always easy for them to exploit due to the high quality players that they have compared to an average or lower players that they face most of the time, like the players of Panama, like the players of Ghana. Norwegians are above average in a bit way. They are above average, and then mixed with world-class players like Odegaard, then like Erling Haaland. So I expect Tuchel to bring up good tactics, like not just basic tactics. You defend, you try to get possession, you look for a mistake from your opponent so that you can use it and then exploit your opponent. For me, I don't really think that it is perfect that way. So Thomas Tuchel just need to come out with another outstanding idea. They need to come out with another outstanding idea. Though they have the quality, but Norwegian have the spirit, they have the determination, they have the relentlessness, they have the fortitude, which is the most important paramount thing in the game of football. So talking about the prediction, for me it is very, very difficult to predict, and I will say that the match will be going into extra time, and then from extra time, then any of the side can win through penalty shootout. So you can as well let us know what you think in the comment section. And also, 90% of the viewers of this video are normally not my subscribers. So you can support me by clicking the subscription button and then turning on the notification button as well, so that I can be getting more videos like this. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos. One love.